I'm exhausted. My stomach is exhausted. My bum is exhausted. Let me introduce you. Hey guys, how's it going? Hey. So I'm out today and I've been up and down trying to do a few things, and today just feels like that day where today just feels like that kind of day when you want to experience street food. So I figured, you know what? Come. So I figured, you know what? Today we are going to experience street food in Abuja, Nigeria. Yes. Specifically, we're going to be experiencing Amala, Ewedu, and Gbegiri. This woman that is selling banana. Let me buy banana. I got groundnut and banana. It's as if every time I come here, that's what I'll be buying. I just got my first street food, which is plantain. It's not plantain, banana. Banana and groundnut. Yes. Anyway, we're going to be experiencing Amala and Gbegiri soup with Ewedu and Orishirishi inside. Alright, so I got in the Uber already. Sorry, the sun was too hot to keep talking outside. Also, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you survival tips, what I consider to be 7 survival tips. If you're going to be experiencing street food, there are 7 things you need to keep in mind. Okay, so I'll give you that today. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Adenike and this is my channel. I create content around love, marriage and lifestyle. Today being lifestyle. So if you're interested in those things and more, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Tip number 1, don't just eat anywhere. That is a very important tip. Don't just go into any roadside buka, roadside joint that you see. Be very deliberate so that you don't end up eating what does not belong to you. And so the place I will be going to today is called Amala Shitta. I've always seen it around, and from outside it looks nice, you know, it looks well put together. So to say, another reason why we will be going to Amala Shitta, another reason why we will be going to Amala Shitta is because I'm very familiar with it. When I was living in Lagos, if you're very familiar with Lagos, then you know Amala Shitta in Surulere. Yeah. So when I saw this one, I was like, wait, are they related? Is this like a branch or something? So that's where we're going to today for our Amala. Keep in mind, like I said, don't just eat anywhere. Be careful, be picky. Alright, we're almost there, so let's do tip number 2. Tip number 2 is that you always want to, sorry if it's shaky, we are suddenly entering some bumps. Alright, tip number 2 is that you always want to get your street food during the peak period. Okay, and I'll tell you why. Peak period is usually sometime between 12 noon and 4 p.m. Why? Because that's when you get the freshest. Okay, if you go earlier than 12, you're going to get what was left from yesterday. And if you go after 4 p.m, you're going to get what Yoruba people call irale. I don't know what that means in English. Bottom, it's not bottom pot, because bottom pot of jollof rice is good. It's in the front. Okay. Yeah, it's on the other side. Okay, you sure? It's not bottom pot. Okay, because bottom pot is good, but you know, the dry parts, the leftovers, yes, exactly, that's what you get if you don't go during the peak period. The time right now is don't know what the time is. I know it's not 4 p.m. yet. But the time right now is 1:54 p.m. So I'm right around that time when I need to be there. And also you get more options. They don't tell you that Pomo has finished or something has finished. Do you understand? You get variety, hopefully. But we're about to find out. Alright, so we're here. My Uber has dropped me and gone. I guess you don't enter from here. You enter from the other side. This is the environment, which is going to lead me to my third tip. Right, so tip number 3 is that you need to survey the environment. Again, it goes back to my point of just eating anywhere, because you have to be careful because of your stomach, okay, because of your health. Because you're not ready to die. So number 3, always survey the environment before you decide to eat street food anywhere, not just Abuja, but anywhere. So let's go in and go eat our Amala. This is what it looks like. Amala Shitta. Today's menu, we're definitely eating Amala. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Did I want Amala? Take away. Is there Pomo? Okay. See it here. See it. See the Amala, right on fire. Soup. I said take it right. Yes, take it. Gbegiri and Ewedu. Gbegiri. Please put plenty pepper. I want a Pomo. I want Pomo, 1 beef. Yes, 1 beef. Is there fish? Titus. Let me take 1. Ah, it's fried. Okay. Please let me put plenty pepper. Okay. Thank you. Good. Okay. This is it. I'll show you guys when I get home. This is my banana and groundnut. I'll also show you that more when I get home. Yeah, I'll explain why I'm not eating here when I get home. Like I said, that's another tip. But my tip number 4 is do not eat rice, especially white rice. Whatever you do, when you want to eat street food, don't eat white rice. Please don't. Just don't. Please don't. Unless you are absolutely certain of how it was made. I dread eating white rice out on the streets. Okay, so I'm on my way home, and when I get home, I'll explain to you why I didn't eat there when I get home. That's another tip. But first, tip number 5. don't drink their water. Don't be stingy. Don't buy pure water. Buy bottled water. Okay, carry your own water and take it with you if possible. Because sometimes those fast food or mama put people, roadside people, they like to be cheap, which you can't blame them. But the brand names that they sell as bottled water, they are very suspicious. Very suspicious names that you don't know where they came from. That would be my number 6. Make sure you buy your own bottled water or buy from them if they have brand names that you recognize. Don't buy pure water, do you understand? Unless if, yeah. So let's get home and then I'll give you tip number 7 and also explain to you why I do that. Hey. Alright, so I'm home finally. Now let's see what I got for my street food today. For my street food today, I got plantain. Why do I keep calling it plantain? Why? Just why? Banana. I got banana and groundnuts, which is always a delicacy of mine, right? We'll eat this much later because the star of today's show is this Amala and Gbegiri soup. Now, let me explain to you why I did not eat there, which, like I said, is my tip number 7. You know what? Instead of explaining, how about I show you? So here's the tip. If you're anything like me, you want to be free when you eat. Hey, my earring got removed. It's part of it. It's part of it. If you're anything like me, you want to be free when you eat your Amala and Gbegiri, and you want to balance. You want to relax, but you can't do that if you're there wearing wig. So everything needs to come off real quick. The freedom. Now I am ready to eat our Amala and Gbegiri. The vlog isn't over. I still have a very arguably the most important tip for you. So wait, let's continue. Here we are. So this is the Amala. The Amala was 200 naira. That's 2 wraps, so 100 naira per wrap. And then I got Gbegiri and Ewedu with, I told them I wanted a lot of pepper. Then I have pomo in here. This is fish, Titus fish, it's fried. And this is 1 beef. Don't worry, even though my nails are white, they will be just as white by the time I'm done. Let's go and eat. Right. So, can you see why? People cannot. What's that? I want you to be able to see me and my food. Perfect. So, can you see why it was very important for me not to eat there? Cold water. I guess you could consider this a mukbang, even though you're not supposed to talk while you're eating. Let's try the pomo. Wow. Hey, oh, what the fuck? I promise, I'm too shy than this. Just small. If I drink too much, I won't be able to finish my food. I finished the amala. Alright, so yes, the last tip which I said is the most important tip of all. If you eat street food within the next 12 hours, you must go to the toilet at least one time. Just once. You must go and do the number 2. Yes, that's what they call number 2. It's very important. If after 12 hours you haven't gone to the toilet to do number 2, my brother, my sister, wahala dey o. Or within the next 12 hours you go more than 3 times, start praying. You have eaten something, start praying a lot and fast. You guys, like, I'm exhausted. My stomach is exhausted. My bum is exhausted. It's not funny. After all the tips I gave you guys, see, I went how many hours? Was it 12 hours I called it? I went over 12 hours without going to the toilet. And then eventually, when I went, brothers and sisters, I've been going since then. I've been going since then. I'm just like, this is probably my 4th trip to the toilet in the past 5 hours. People, I'm not doing street food video again. Kai, like, Bobo is paining me. I didn't want to do this update initially. I just wanted to leave it like that. But I said, let me not scam you people. Oh, my stomach. I can't even laugh. But I said, let me not scam you people. Let me be real and be honest that even after all my own tips and guidelines, at the end of the day, the thing held me. So you people better not request another street food video. I won't answer you. At least not right now. My stomach needs to go back to normal. Please check out my other videos, by the way. I have really exciting videos on the channel, so make sure to check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching. For the love for my subscribers, you guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. If you're new, please subscribe to the channel as well, and I'll see you again very soon. Remain in God, and God bless you, my people. Bye bye.